Okay, guys, so this week we are kind of looking at customer relationships and how we build out those customer connections and channels and so on and so forth. And one of the ways that we do that is through having an avenue to communicate to our customers. And in this case, we're using a website. So over the next week and a half or so, you're going to be building out just an informational page about your company. You're going to want to have on there your positioning statement, your UVP, relevant information about your products and services. You're going to want to intertwine graphics and colors and schemes, but there are some simple tips that are important when designing a website. The first thing is, guys, we're going to be going to Wix.com. Now, I'm already signed in, and you guys have already made an account using your GISD credentials. So if I go to Wix.com, you're going to see various sites on here that I've made. Guys, it's really a simple tool set on here, but it takes some scaffolding and some learning because it doesn't happen automatically. So the first thing I want you to see is you can see that I've got sites here. And if I want to create a new site, I can hit these. Now, we're doing a free version, so we're somewhat limited. However, you do have plenty of options here. Here, I'm going to show you a website that I built, but first I'm going to show you how I learned how to build it. I went in here into help, okay? And I started with getting started. And right here is kind of different things about how you build a website, just information that can help you. Now, some things I think are going to be more applicable to you than others. This is pretty intuitive. However, there's skill sets that you're going to want to learn. So that's just the beginning part. There is right here, the one that I would start with is the Wix editor. Okay, and we're going to start with editor basics. And it kind of just takes you through the different things that you can do. You can also type in here, something like, I'm going to try adding menus, okay? Adding menus to your site, and then it comes up and you can look at that. I honestly played around with this just by myself once I did it to build out the site. And let me show you a couple considerations that are important. And I'll give you some parameters for your site as well. So I'm going to go into here, and this is the website that I've built for all of Incubator. And so it kind of is just informational. It's straightforward, but there's two things that are really important. So the main platform today that we use when we're working on are working through the internet, honestly, for you guys, is probably the phone. So you got to make sure that when you're doing your website, and I'm going to go to the editing function, that it's functional both as a web page and it's also functional as a as one that would work with a mobile device. So this is what it looks like here, okay? And I made some changes. So you saw the site that I had up, and I actually had it up. It's a little bit different. So this is how it was. This is some of the changes that I made, but if I want to show a change, it saves automatically. However, if I want that change to show up on my website, I've got to publish it. And then, boom, let me go back and I can show you that it's a little bit different now. So it took in my changes, it made the font bigger. And when you get to this, I mean, you want it to have a theme, not have too many colors. 2 to 3 colors will generally do it. And there's some other things I'm going to walk you through that are going to talk to you kind of about how we build the website. But just getting on here, lots of stuff that you can do. When I'm editing, guys, I'm here. One of the things I want to show you that's really cool is this will show you a desktop view. This will show you a mobile view. And when I go to my mobile view, I want this to look good, because if it doesn't in the mobile view, most of you guys aren't going to view it the way that we want or I want you to see it. So that's kind of the first entrance. We're just kind of playing around with things. What I'm going to have in the next video is kind of what you're going to need to have on your website.